Hello, everyone. It's so good to be here with all of you today. I am honored to serve as the Schocken family CEO of Jewish Family Service. On behalf of everyone on the JFS team, thank you for being here. We're grateful to spend this time with you all, friends, supporters, volunteers, staff, and clients of JFS. Since this is my first time meeting many of you, I want to share a bit about what brought me here. I grew up in Seattle's Jewish community in Northeast Seattle, about 10 blocks from where I now live with my husband and 2 young children. JFS has been a part of my story my whole life. I grew up volunteering at JFS's Pollock Food Bank with my parents and helped resettle a family from the former Soviet Union through my synagogue's partnership with JFS. My return to the organization is in many ways a homecoming. JFS shaped my early understanding of community and service rooted in Jewish values. It shaped my career path and my belief in our essential duty to care for our neighbors. I now have the great privilege of joining you to help JFS shape a better future. Earlier this spring, after the tragic attack at Temple Israel in West Bloomfield Township, Michigan, my father sent me an email asking how I was doing. As the parent of children in a Jewish preschool, as the leader of a Jewish organization, as a human, I wrote back sharing my heartbreak. It is heartbreaking to watch toddlers and preschoolers just like mine evacuate their school under gunfire. We feel this weight and more worldwide. The dismantling of our social safety net, rising food insecurity, anti-immigration policies igniting fear across communities and tearing families apart, growing anti-Semitism and attacks on our Jewish communities. We all feel it, a kind of instability, an unpredictability. When my father reached out, I told him that when the world is dark, I don't have to look far for a place to turn my heartbreak to action. I looked to my work at JFS. That is why I came here. Because I believe with all of my being that when the suffering of the world feels too big to hold, when it feels like we can't make a difference, we start close to home. This is what Jewish tradition tells us, to begin within our gates. That is what JFS does every day. By showing up for each other, we choose connection over fracture, community over isolation. Since joining Jewish Family Service last October, I have spent a lot of time listening. I've met over 700 of our community members, supporters, staff, volunteers, partners, and clients. And across these conversations, I've heard 3 things consistently. First, a deep feeling of overwhelm in this moment. I feel it too. Many people ask me what exactly our clients are weathering. The rising cost of living in the Puget Sound region, inflation, and cuts to government benefits have made it increasingly difficult for our clients to meet basic needs. Last year alone, we saw a 105% increase in visits to the Pollock Food Bank. In the last year, the number of older adults we serve living below the poverty line, including Holocaust survivors, increased by 25%. And federal policy changes are cutting funding for the essential services we provide refugees and immigrants, just as families need stability more than ever. This shredding of the social safety net is an assault on the most vulnerable in our country, and it is wrong. Second, I hear loudly and clearly that our Jewish community is experiencing deep vulnerability right now. At JFS, we are honored to serve clients from all backgrounds, and as a Jewish agency, we hold a sacred responsibility to support Jewish people and our Jewish community now and for generations to come. We walk alongside Jewish survivors of domestic violence in our Project Devorah program, provide Shabbat meals to homebound community members, and help our Jewish neighbors remain in their homes during financial instability. This is not just our responsibility, but our privilege and honor. The third thing I hear is what brings us together today, a deep desire for community and connection. When circumstances threaten to keep us divided, JFS provides a place to come together, to stand up against cruelty, to take action, not only to help those most immediately in need, but for all of us. Jewish tradition teaches us that when someone is struggling, we should help before they collapse. Maimonides compares it to supporting a load on a donkey. While it is still standing, one person can steady it. Once it falls, even 5 may not be able to lift it. Our duty is not only to help, but to help where need is most urgent and where intervention can prevent deeper suffering. Our calling is not simply to preserve JFS as it is. Our calling is to build a JFS that meets today's needs, tomorrow's needs, and the needs of those who will come after us for years to come. Together, we will move swiftly and creatively to meet the specific and emerging needs our neighbors and community face. This past year, when food assistance called SNAP benefits were cut across the country, we were able to get food on the plates of 1,300 of our neighbors in just 2 weeks. That was thanks to our unbelievably generous community and our stellar JFS staff. SNAP cuts impacted clients across JFS programs and compounded the challenges they were already facing. We took a novel, cross-agency approach to identify and help those with the most pressing needs. By bringing together JFS staff from across the organization, we responded quickly and strategically, creating a model for rapid action when policy or funding shifts suddenly put our clients in jeopardy. Together, we will connect more people in need with the services that can help them. As we look ahead to the challenges to come, we know the need will surpass anything we've seen before. We are readying this organization's capacity to meet the moment. We are building the foundation to expand and evolve our programs so we can meet our clients' most urgent needs, whether they are seeking food security, stable housing, safety, or a fresh start in this country. And together, we will grow this community of people committed to living our values through action. We will deepen our relationships with all sectors of the Jewish community. JFS is the place where every single person in this room and beyond has a place to live their values through action. I am one of those people. I can look back to the child who first learned what community service meant through JFS, and I can look ahead to my own children growing up now in the same community that shaped me. I want the next generation to inherit and help shape a community that does not turn away when things get hard. I want them to inherit and help build a community that knows how to care for one another. I want them to inherit and help celebrate a community that understands that helping our neighbors is not incidental to who we are, it is at the heart of who we are. Because when the suffering of the world feels too big to hold, we start close to home. That is what JFS has done for generations. It is what we will continue to do. Yes, the world we face can feel dark, but hope is not lost. It is here in this room with us. Moments like these are what JFS was built for. It's why we're here. It's why I'm here. Because every day I witness what's possible when people come together with shared purpose to make sure our community has not only what they need to survive, but the connection, belonging, and support we need to truly thrive. What we achieve together does not happen without all of us, all of you. Whether we've already spent time together or I'm meeting you for the first time today, I invite you to join me. The work that is to come is ours together. I am in awe of what I know we will accomplish. Thank you.